MIF Outdoors. Just did a video. I'm going to do another video for today, Independence Day 2017. I'm going to cover a couple of topics on this one, but first I'm going to get right down to brass tacks, or brass casings. Actually, we're going to skip brass casings for this moment. Okay, this is the Marlin, or Glenfield Marlin, same thing, model 60 .22 caliber rifle. Let me verify that nothing in the chamber. Yes, I'm going to dry fire it. This rifle is, without a doubt, one of my favorite rifles ever. I mean, of all time. I've actually had this exact same model twice now. First time I had it and got rid of it, I really regretted getting rid of it. And I bought this one for my daughter to shoot, and just knowing that it was a good quality rifle that would last a lifetime and that would be tons of fun to shoot, that would always be accurate and always be reliable, just because Marlin makes fantastic firearms, and this one is absolutely, there's no exception to this one. But it was a little too heavy for her to hold, so it's kind of become mine until I get her another one, and just a plinker to kind of shoot around with. Shot a lot today, and the funnest part of all of it was shooting this old 1960 Glenfield Marlin. It's always fun to shoot any 22 that acts right, that is not full of malfunctions and everything else. But just wanted to kind of say, you know, not really going to do a big video on it or anything, just kind of wanted to put out there that this, if you come across one, get it. You definitely, you'll love it. You definitely won't be disappointed. If you are, there's an issue. You may have wanted to inspect that firearm. This one's been through many hands and has come to me, so, and it's functions flawlessly like it should. I've not had any issues with it at all whatsoever. It is a 18 round tube fed magazine. There is a 17 round version as well, and I believe there's a 10 that they make, but this is the original. It is an 18 round tube fed magazine, and it's just a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, you know, I've heard people, you don't go out squirrel hunting with 18 rounds and just go hammer them, but I don't know, man. If I'm trying to get some squirrels, it's probably what I'm gonna take. I've actually taken this thing coyote hunting, without a doubt. I mean, I did carry my sidearm as well, just in case, but I really wasn't worried about it. I shot a ground squirrel from 50 yards right behind his ear with this thing. I mean, it's from 100 yards, it's dead on tack driver for, you know, a little 22. So I'm gonna get that out of the way now so I can get down to what I was saying, down to brass tacks or brass casings. I'm gonna go through a little bit of ammo here. Now, today when I shot 3 different kinds of ammo. I have a Remington M855, or I'm sorry, M887 shotgun in duck camo with a Primo's Undertaker choke on it, which I was absolutely amazed by that firearm. I'm going to do a video on that later. That's for another day. But I wanted to talk about ammo. You know, a lot of people are brand specific and brand myopic when it comes to everything. Guns, phones, cars. Some people have to drive Toyotas. Some people have to drive Chevys. Some people will only buy Glocks. Some people will only buy certain cell phones, iPhones. Or some people only Android. When it comes to ammunition, same thing. You know, some people only buy Winchester white box. Some people only buy CCI, mini mag, you know, they're 22s or something, and that's not the case with me. I shoot all different kinds of ammo. I love testing different ammos and, you know, seeing what goes well. For the 12 gauge, I did some target loads today. It is chambered for 3.5-inch shells, but of course also shoots 2 3/4. So I got some 2 3/4, 1 1/8 ounce shot, 7.5 ounce or 7.5 shot Federal target loads. It's the Federal Top Gun. I mean, fairly common, and never had an issue with them, not one. Shot a lot of Federal target loads, and like I said, I've never had an issue. I had an issue with a Mossberg Maverick 88, and the issue was the gun. It was not the ammo. It was light primer strikes constantly, and it was not the primers on the loads. Now, I'm sure every manufacturer is gonna have some loads that are bad every now and then. You know, it does happen, but a lot of these companies, I mean, they're really good about making sure that you don't have that problem. And Federal makes fantastic ammo. I know if it wasn't for Federal, Hickok 45 would not have a lot of ammo that he shoots, because Federal helps him out a lot, and I can see why he sticks with them like he does, because they do make good ammo. Okay, so that's the 12 gauge. We're going to move on now to the 9mm. I was shooting the Springfield XDS 9mm 3.3 inch, and we were shooting Winchester white box. This is the 115 grain 9mm full metal jacket target. Okay, this, see there? Of course, it's backwards, but Winchester white box, always something. I mean, I hear a lot of people say, oh, I was just shooting that Winchester white box. That's why. I wouldn't say that was your issue, because I shot a lot of this stuff, and I haven't had any issues with this. Any issues I had an issue during a 100-round break-in of the XDS with a extraction issue. That has nothing to do with the shells that I'm shooting. I've actually only shot Winchester white box out of it, and when I did, it functioned flawlessly. Nothing to do with the round whatsoever. So Winchester makes fantastic ammo. You know, I don't go buy you know, a lot of expensive ammo for target shooting, because it's for target shooting. You need to be able to buy these things. Okay, this is what, less than $10 a box for 50 rounds. This is 100 rounds, so I think this was you know, just under $20 a box for this stuff. Sorry, camera's falling down. But yeah, I mean, 100 rounds. I remember before, you know, you were paying $24 for 50 rounds at one point. So Winchester white box, I definitely shot a lot of that stuff. Love it. It's fantastic. So, and then we move on again to some more Federal. Shooting the Marlin, Glenfield Marlin Model 60, and I shot a lot of this auto match Federal target grade 22 long rifle, and price is still on it, $17.42 for a box of 325 rounds from Walmart. Good ammo. I mean, again, flawless. I didn't have a single issue with any of it. And you know, any ammo that you buy for anything, you need to know that it's gonna function. I mean, not just for defense, absolutely for defensive ammunition rounds. You need to know that they're gonna function flawlessly, because your life may depend on it. But when it comes to target shooting, I expect the same. I expect that when I squeeze the trigger, it's going off. If there is a malfunction, hopefully there isn't, but if there is, you know, I'd say with me, it's 100% of the time, it's the firearm. However, I haven't had any real malfunctions. Like I said, I did with the break-in, with the XDS, and it definitely wasn't the ammo. It was a failure to extract. So, yeah, you know, Federal, Winchester, CCI, they all make good ammo, so keep it up, guys.